24 years. That's how long the Charlotte Hornets have won their last playoff series. And it might not get to 25. Something strange happened in Charlotte. Suddenly, Buzz City is actively living up to its name. Quietly. Very quietly. The Hornets are winning games. The East might be in deep trouble. And it wasn't by luck. It was a series of bold decisions, an unorthodox coach, and a superstar misfit. Do you know how many national TV games the Charlotte Hornets have this season? 1. At the beginning of the season, no one bats an eye on the Hornets. No one cares. The most entertaining thing about the team was their announcers. And you can't blame the fans, because history tells us that Charlotte is one of the worst franchises in NBA history. Ever since the Muggsy, Larry Johnson, and Alonzo Mourning era in the 90s, the Hornets have never come over the hump. Don't even get it started with those Bobcats teams. And there's one solid reason why Charlotte can't seem to end the rebuild: a true superstar. The closest thing to a superstar they got? Alonzo Mourning. It's also worth mentioning UConn legend Kemba Walker, who brought the entire franchise on its back most of the 2010s. But just like Zoe, Kemba is nowhere near that superstar caliber player. But in the 2020 NBA draft, Charlotte has the golden opportunity. With the 3rd overall pick in the draft, MJ's parting gift to Charlotte, the second big baller, LaMelo Ball. Every NBA team needs a face on the franchise, the poster boy, the cornerstone, and Charlotte definitely found its own. LaMelo made an immediate impact on the Hornets. It was clear LaMelo was a future superstar. Averaging 16, 6, and 6, he was awarded Rookie of the Year, winning it over fellow future superstar Anthony Edwards. Melo made an immediate impact on Charlotte. In just LaMelo's 2nd year, he made an All-Star and led the Hornets to their first winning record in 7 years. Charlotte fans now actually have a reason to watch the Hornets. It seems that LaMelo can put Charlotte on the map again, on that upward trajectory. But in just 2 seasons, the trajectory quickly crashed. There's one big problem that derailed many superstars like LaMelo in the past: injuries. LaMelo suffered multiple injuries that hindered any momentum he had, playing only 56 games in the next 2 seasons. And let's be real, even with LaMelo holding the reins in Charlotte, the team was absolute garbage. And with LaMelo mostly on the sidelines, Charlotte once again found itself on the bottom of the league. Not an unfamiliar place for the Hornets, but in the league where losers are rewarded, that just means that a higher pick for Charlotte to pair with their superstar. There's just one problem. In history, except in 2020, Charlotte always does badly in drafts. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist over Draymond Green, Cody Zeller over Giannis. Yeah, but in 2023 and 2025, they rewrote history. With the 2nd pick in the 2023 NBA draft, the Hornets selected versatile forward Brandon Miller. And with the 4th pick in 2025, they selected the sharpshooter out of Duke, Con Newpel. But even with a young, stacked roster, critics barely batted an eye. With LaMelo still nursing injuries, ESPN predicted Buzz City to rack up only 23 wins. Bleacher Report, 30 wins. No one believed in the Buzz, but soon they were going to hear it loud and clear. At the start of the season, there were absolutely zero expectations. Even for the players themselves, being in the play-ins is somewhat the ultimate goal for the franchise. Even the play-ins looked like a hell of a reach at their first 18 games. Last season, they won only 19 games, and they carried that over when they started 4-14 this season, ranking 25th in defense and just average on offense. It seemed like the young players of Charlotte didn't fully believe in their 2nd-year head coach Charles Lee's system. Since arriving in Charlotte last year, he has instilled principles from Mazzulla Ball from his time with the Celtics. It goes beyond the focus on 3-point shooting, the constant off-ball screening, and the fixation on attacking mismatches. Lee emphasized focusing on winning the possession battle or the 50-50 balls. And, well, Charlotte slowly adapted the system. The buzz slowly grew louder in January. Something strange was brewing in Charlotte. The first recipe? Rebounding. And there's one player in the Hornets that gets the lowest credit but has the biggest impact. NBA fans might be hearing this name for the very first time. 6'10" center Moussa Diabate. Think of players like Dennis Rodman, Ben Wallace. That's the energy this young center is giving Charlotte fans. Scrappy, blue collar, just what every great NBA team needs. Since January, Diabate has averaged almost 10 points and 10 rebounds a game, including a monster 18 points, 19 rebound game against the Mavs in late January. Diabate was also the main contributor to why the Hornets rank top 5 in rebounds per game, helping them win the possession battle. He disrupts anyone who comes near the paint and would give his body for loose balls and rebounds. And once he grabs the rebound and the Charlotte offense is set, it's showtime. At the focal point of Charlotte's offense is their perennial star LaMelo Ball. But unlike the past seasons, he's not alone. He can now be the distributor his team badly needs. He needs to be a leader. In his first 4 seasons, LaMelo has one thing in his mind: to carry the entire load. Do everything on his own because he can't rely on anybody. But this year's different. Changing from a score-first to a pass-first point guard, Melo's putting up the lowest field goal attempts per game since his sophomore year. Why? Because he has the artillery surrounding him. Starting with their leading scorer, Brandon Miller. He's improved his shot creation, especially off the dribble, allowing him to score in isolation and pick-and-roll situations. His 3-ball at 6'9" is elite, shooting at a 38% clip. His length and mobility allow him to guard multiple positions while still carrying a major scoring load. And when defenses are focused on him, he can drive, kick out, and who's the receiver? Well, the biggest revelation in Charlotte this year is the 6'6" sniper Con Newpel. This guy is just a laser, shooting 44%. Yes, 44 on 9 attempts per game. To put that into perspective, the next rookie who attempts a minimum of 5 shots per game only shoots 38% from 3. Under Lee's system, Con is the greatest benefactor. It was apparent because Newpel just smashed the record for the fastest player in NBA history to reach 200 3-pointers made. At the start of the season, all analysts picked Dallas' new wonder boy Cooper Flagg to win the Rookie of the Year via landslide. Yeah, it would be a Duke alumni that would take the award, but it might not be Flagg. It might be the overlooked history maker in Con Newpel. With LaMelo distributing, Miller becoming the first scoring option, Diabate's inside presence, and Newpel's elite 3-point shooting, Charlotte has become not a play-in team, but a true dark horse in the East. With these 4 healthy and starting for Charlotte, want to take a guess what's their record? They're 20-2, a 91% win rate, and a plus 31.2 net rating. But Charlotte's front office knew to go deep in the playoffs, you need a massive spark plug off the bench. Just having your starters wasn't enough. And that's exactly what they did. At the trade deadline, Charlotte traded for 25-year-old Kobe White for basically a bag of chips. Mind you, Kobe White is nearing his prime and is averaging 19-5 for the Bulls. With Kobe spearheading the Hornets' second unit, LaMelo was now allowed to have those extended periods of rest without sacrificing much offensive prowess. One of the most underrated pickups in the league. During their incredible run in January, the Hornets were ranked 1st in offensive rating and 3rd in defensive rating, on par with championship contenders like the Thunder, Nuggets, and the Celtics. But they are indeed one of the hottest teams in the league. But only one question remains for Buzz City. Can they make a realistic push to make it deep into the playoffs? Well, one thing's for certain. The likes of the Pistons, Celtics, and Cavs do not want to face the Hornets in the first round, because this is the team that can catch fire for the entire series. The East is vulnerable, and it's realistic that the Hornets might break the curse this year, win a series, and end the 24-year drought. And that's not even the scariest part. LaMelo, Newpel, Miller, and Diabate, all of them are under 25. They haven't touched their prime yet, not even close. And when they do, the league is in deep trouble.